Hi there, in this special video I will share with you 3 steps that make you speak just like Americans or understand American movies. Let's get started. To speak just like Americans or understand American movies, all what you need is to follow or apply 3 steps. 1. Important words and important words. 2. No reduction, reduction. 3. Stress and stress. Let's go to details for each one of these steps. Here we go, guys, to step 1 in details. In this step we divide the English words into 2 sections: important words and important words. That means while speaking daily conversation, we must pay attention to the type or the kind of each words we say. That is very important for the next steps. Okay. So important words are nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. Unimportant words are pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, helping verbs, articles. Okay, that's all about this step. Let's go to the next steps. Here it is, the step 2. Step 2 is all about reduction. So we don't make reduction on important words, but make big reduction on unimportant words. So in this step, important words are not touched. Don't make any reduction on important words, but make reduction on unimportant words while speaking in American English. So let's go to the rules of reduction. What are the rules of reduction? Here we go. It's rule 1 of reduction. It's all about changing sounds. It says changing the original sound of a syllable in an important word into schwa sound. That means while speaking in American English, we change the original sound of each unimportant word into schwa sound. That make our speech more acceptable and faster and suitable to spoken English. Let's go to rule 2. Rule 2, it's all about changing letters pronunciation. Okay, let's begin with letter T. Letter T, the American spoken English has 3 shapes: flap T, real T, and stop T. Flap T or tap T in this case is pronounced like D, O, or R. So T pronounced like D, or when it comes between 2 vowel letters or 2 diphthongs. I will tell you something. We pronounce it like D when talking American English normally, but when we talk very fast in American English, we sometimes pronounce it like Okay, let's go to realty. Realty. we pronounce the T as real T if it comes in the beginning of an important word, or if it comes in the middle of an important word, but in case there is a stress on the syllable in that middle of this word. Even if the letter T in that syllable is surrounded by two vowel letters, it is not flap T, it is real T, because this syllable in normal has stress on it. So the T in this syllable will become real T, not flap T, even if it is surrounded by two vowel letters or two diphthongs. Okay? Hopefully it is clear. Also, we pronounce it like real T, T, if it comes in the end of an important word, but only if that word ends with the one of the clusters CT or ST or FT or PT. In this case, this T is pronounced as real T, st, kt, st, ft, pt. For example, expected or expect, real T. First, real T. Benefit, real T, and so on. As you can see, except this clusters, T is not pronounced. Okay, we will see in stop T. Now stop T. We pronounce T like stop T or not pronounced if it comes in the end of an important word. But remember, that word doesn't end with the clusters CT, ST, LT, FT, PT, because as I've told you before, in this clusters it is real T. Except these clusters, it becomes stop T. Another case, we can pronounce it like stop T if it comes after the letter N. In American spoken English, in most cases we don't pronounce the letter T when it comes after the letter N. For example, internet, 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 we say internet, or interview, interview, interviewer, interview, internet, interview, and so on. And here we are again when the letter T meets Y. It gives ch sound. For example, I thought you are good. I thought you were good. You thought you. Ch. When D meets Y, gives J sound. For example, where did you go? Did you go? Where did you go? You. Not where did you go? no stops, must be connected. Where did you? More, it sounds more English. Jew, when you say J. S with Y gives sh sound. For example, in case you are good becomes in case you are good. In case you are good. Z with Y gives Z sound. Example, it allows you to run free. Becomes, to sound more English, it allows you to run free. It allows you to run free. It allows you to run free. Because T is flat T, comes between I and A, two vowel sounds. It allows you to run free. T with R in one word becomes try. Try. Try again. Not try. Don't sound like English here. Try. Try. More of it. More English. Try again. So this rule 2 of reduction, can cover also changing the shape of a word. So want to becomes wanna. Wants to becomes wants to. Got to becomes gonna. Have to becomes have to. Has to becomes has to. Going to becomes gonna. I'm going to becomes Emma sometimes in some parts of USA. Could have becomes coulda. Should have becomes shoulda. Would have becomes woulda, and the list is endless. You can add as you like. Will become like, first of all, let me apply the first step. Step 1. Step 1. Step 1 says to divide the English words while speaking into 2 sections, 2 types. Okay, what is the word? What is pronoun? So it is an important word. R is a helping verb, so it is an important word. You is pronoun, personal pronoun, so it is also an important. Talking becomes talking, and it is because it is important word, because it is verb, it is important word. About is an important word because it is preposition, so it is an important word. Now let's go to move on. Step 2. Step 2 talk all about reduction, but reduction on only unimportant words. No reduction on important words. Let's go to the first word in this sentence. What is unimportant? So we will apply the reduction. First of all, the first rule in reduction is to change sound. So wa, ah will become into schwa, become schwa. So it becomes what, the sound is schwa, what. R becomes schwa because the rule says you change every or each sound, original sound, into schwa in an important word. Becomes r. By the way, wherever you find the letter R in American spoken English, you always pronounce it like not explicit pronunciation. You, the sound U becomes schwa. So the result, yeah, not you, yeah. Talking, no reduction at all. About, the sound ow will become schwa. So it will become about, not about, become about. So this is the first rule. The second rule is all about changing letters. So we have T here. So T here, is it flap T or real T or stop T? It is flap T because it comes between two vowel letters, A and A, so it is flap T. So it will become wad, d, like D, wad. R has no change in letters, so it will become water, water. No change in letters in this word. Water. Here, as I told you, no reduction at all, so it will remain like talking. About the T, we have the letter T here, so it becomes stop T because it does not belong to the clusters CT or ST or PT or LT, FT, and there is no word after it that becomes with vowel or something, so it will be stop T. Okay, and the result of pronunciation for this word will become about. Stop T, schwa, about. Again, schwa, flap T, what, not what, no, what. Schwa, explicit R, water. Schwa, yeah, water. What are you? 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 Talking. Talking. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So as you can hear, all what we need now, only the step 3. Something not found. So we need step 3, which is all about stress and stress for this sentence. Okay, no stress here. No stress here for this word, and stress, and stress, and stress, stress, because it is important word, verb, and stress. Now the moment of truth, the reality moment. Finally, we will say this sentence just like Americans, according to the rules I've already explained. Look at me. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Look at the stress on the word talking, and no stress on the group of words. What are you? What are you talking about? With long Americans always like to make the stressed word, important words, longer. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Sounds like Americans. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Talking about. No stress on all these words because they are an important words. No stress, big reduction in sound and letters. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Good. Finally, you have become like Americans. What are you talking about? Just to follow the previous steps. 3 steps. 3 magical steps. What are you talking about? What are talking about? Let's take this common word like got it or get it. You will see the rules. The T here and the T here. The T here is flap T because it is between 2 vowel sounds. So get it, get it, get it. Stop T because no, it's in the end of the sentence and not one of these clusters. So it's pronounced like get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, got it, got it, get it, get it, got it, get it, got it. Stop T, flap T. Sometimes R, as I've told you, and if you want to speak fast, get it, get it, get it, get it. Flap. Stop. According to the rules, according to the steps. Vowel and vowel, So it becomes flap. Get it, get it, got it, get it. That is the secret behind American spoken English.